Patrick Mahomes will play in his 17th playoff game on Sunday.
What is his cadence, Rockstar? Do you do his cadence?
Mahomes,
Yeah.
he is he not a wide 80? Wide 80.
That sounds like him, yeah.
He's 28 years old. This is his 17th playoff game. Goff, who's been to a Super Bowl, Lamar Jackson, and Brock Purdy, who went to the NFC Championship game last year, they combined for 17 playoff games.
Well, this is Mahomes' 6th AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
6 in a row. He's always in the AFC Championship.
If I saw the stat right, and this is a pretty remarkable stat, that Mahomes is responsible for as many postseason touchdowns as the Ravens have in their franchise history.
How about that? And
I'm going to confirm that, but I think that's what I saw.
I'll go one step further. Mahomes is 13-3 in the postseason. That is more postseason wins in the Super Bowl era than 12 NFL franchises. The Texans, of course, Cardinals, Jaguars, Panthers, Lions, Bengals, Falcons, Saints, Buccaneers, Browns, Chargers, and Jets all have less playoff wins in the Super Bowl era than Patrick Mahomes has.
Yeah. Well, look, this is, the difference in what Pat Mahomes saw last week is Buffalo is a jinxed organization and Baltimore is an airtight organization. And I trust Baltimore. I think Baltimore is a much better team. We'll see what happens. The problem is the NFL wants Kansas City in the Super Bowl. They want them. And you guys can laugh about it all you want.
I am laughing about it.
But they want Kansas City in the Super Bowl.
Are you talking about the Kansas City-Buffalo game had 50.4 million viewers, the most watched divisional game of all time, and the most streamed game on Paramount ever?
So we did some analytics up here at Disrupt a couple of days ago. And Lunsford was giving us a little slideshow.
Well, I hate I missed this meeting.
And he brought up millennials and and this jumped out to me. And this is another reason. Trust me, the NFL vets everything. That big of a business, obviously. But millennials Google their sports. NBA was first. I think it was WWE or UFC in either that order, second, third.
They're owned by the same people now.
Yeah, and now fourth was the NFL. So the NFL knows, hey, look, we've got to get to this younger demographic. We've got to get to the females. And this Taylor Swift makeshift romance, whatever you want to call it, this has created that. And you can keep it going forward and continue to build these numbers. And if Kansas City's able to get to Las Vegas, the greatest show town in America, with Taylor Swift in one of these boxes is exactly what they want. So watch out for some of these close calls on Sunday. You can laugh all you want. The NFL is a brand. And talking to Brock Heward on Unlocked yesterday, I brought it up. And he had some interesting takes on this as a former NFL employee.
Oh, go to Disrupt the Media and watch that. Brock Heward talking about... But by the way, all the games, Daniel Jeremiah breaks down both games, so does Brock at Disrupt the Media on YouTube. Good stuff.
40 million is the average viewers for all the divisional games, which is higher than it's ever been as well. So it's a great time to be in the NFL business. You're not they may want it, but you're not insinuating that they will manipulate the game. Because if you're insinuating that, why do we even watch it or report on it if it's WWE?
Well, it's just strange how some things play out. But to me, Baltimore's a 14-point better than Kansas City. I mean, this is the best defense Mahomes has had, but his offense is not even close to the Mahomes offenses he's had in the past. And all things equal, I think Baltimore at home would win this game by double digits. But I think because the NFL, if there's close calls, just watch. They will go KC's way.
Well, the closest call that happened did not go KC's way in the Buffalo game, but they still won the football game Kansas City did. What game has Kansas City won that you didn't think they would win the game?
Well, I thought the Minnesota game earlier this year was a complete joke. I mean, that was some of those calls that, I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah, I just don't watch sports thinking it's fixed.
You're not saying it's fixed. You're just saying...
No, I'm not saying it's... For whatever reason, the way the NFL wants things to happen, they typically happen.
But that's fixed.
Well, it's not fixed.
Walker says it's all rigged. NFL is dying to have Taylor Swift in Vegas.
I mean, there is something with that.
No. Here's the thing. If the Kansas City Chiefs make the Super Bowl...
I don't know if I can watch Super Bowl if Kansas City's in it.
You absolutely will watch the Super Bowl if Kansas City is in it. That's one of the most insane things you've said on the show. You are not going to watch the Super Bowl.
But you know how worn out we're going to get with Taylor Swift.
But it will not affect the TV numbers that much. The Super Bowl is watched by the masses anyway. What it will affect, though, and Lunsford, I bet you would back this up, is the social media traffic. And that's what the NFL does know. I mean, I'm not saying they're fixing the game, but you're insane if you don't think people in the NFL office haven't had that thought run through their mind.
They all want Taylor Swift in this game.